Yo, hip hop heist, man. What up? We back at it with another reaction. Katt Williams drops bombs on 50 Cent, Shaq, Oprah, Martin, and more in Netflix special. Shout out to Hype News. Hype Plus News with the article. This Hip Hop Heist TV, man. We just about to react. So hit that like and subscribe and follow along. Let's get to it. Katt Williams at it again. Let's go.
This may or may not be Katt Williams' final time he ends up exposing parts of the Hollywood industry. On Tuesday, the comedy veteran would deliver his latest special to the streaming giant Netflix entitled The Last Report. And if you're a Katt Williams fan, this latest hour special may feel close to some of his earlier work and messaging. Now, back in 2024, Katt would end up breaking the internet after he would visit Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp. There, he would end up opening up about his issues in comedy and relationships with several notable comedians that included Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, Ricky Smiley, and more. The nearly 3-hour conversation would shock fans as Williams wouldn't hold back on how he saw things. For this newest special, he would go right into reminding his fans to keep their self-esteem up and to remember how great they are all doing. Now, at one point, Williams would begin to take aim at a few celebrities, starting with Oprah's use of products like Ozempic. Y'all seen Oprah? She got the body of a 12-year-old boy. She ain't never been a 12-year-old boy. Williams would then take aim at Lil Rel, whom he has had previous issues with in the past. Starting back in 2018, when Williams would go on a rant during a live radio interview in Atlanta, in which
we can't skip over that. He said, Oprah got a body like a 12-year-old boy. She ain't never been a 12-year-old boy. That's wild. Everybody on Ozempic in Hollywood, that's wild. Let's keep going.
Tiffany Haddish and Kevin Hart. He would end up discussing Rel's appearance and how a Hollywood star should look. And so for this newest special, Williams would go back to Rel's appearance. Only this time, for those who have been following the Get Out star's journey in Hollywood, he would end up losing a noticeable amount of weight after being known to be branded as a more husky-like character. Despite the drastic difference in how he looks today, Rel has denied he has used products like Ozempic and credits a healthier lifestyle. However, in his newest special, Williams, while reporting that Rel has denied the use of Ozempic, he would go on to roast the fellow comedian. He went down to his baby weight. Niggas built like a cricket now. Now, Williams' jokes wouldn't just take aim at those in entertainment either. He would even find humor with political figures like Kash Patel and, of course, Donald Trump.
Hey, bros. Wow, that's crazy.
He would even find humor with political figures like Kash Patel and, of course, Donald Trump. When it came down to Patel, Williams would focus on the director of FBI's known appearance, in which Williams would claim Patel was cross-eyed. You can't even be an eyewitness. As the performance progressed, Williams would later find himself making jokes about Wendy Williams and Britney Spears. Now, to the surprise of some, Williams would end up roasting 50 Cent, who may have been assumed to be a friend of his, as the two were just seen last year at 50's Humor and Harmony weekend. Katt would go on to say, even 50 Cent turned against me. You don't want him as an enemy. I never done nothing to him in my life. You got a head like a square. You would cross me? Williams would say all this while sharing that the aftermath of his viral interview was
Hey, that's a good one. Nobody said that. He said you built like a brick. Nobody said that about Fifth. He said you got a hair like a square. Like a square. Hey. Oh shit, he do.
Katt would go on to say,
that's comedy. That's comedy, man.
You don't want him as an enemy. I never done nothing to him in my life. You got a head like a square. You would cross me? Williams would say all this while sharing that the aftermath of his viral interview with Sharp would cause a lot of people to be upset with him. Now, if you can recall, Williams has even commented on Martin Lawrence, and in the special, he would circle back to his claims that Lawrence looks to have had a stroke despite his constant denial of it. I wasn't talking shit. I was effing concerned. The man said he did not have a stroke, and that should have been the end of it. Instead, they made him do 32 interviews, and in every interview, he's shown every symptom of a stroke.
Right.
Williams would then act out how stroke patients.
Nah, hey, that's crazy. He absolutely right about that. That whole Bad Boys 4 rollout for Martin Lawrence, bro, something was wrong with Martin, like, and he kept denying it, kept denying it, kept denying it. But Katt's like, bruh, how much longer do we just go without talking about it? Like, what's the truth, man? You don't have to hide the truth, but yeah, that was crazy. The whole Martin Lawrence pop out again, roll out and all that with the Bad Boys and all that. That was his interviews looked. I mean, stroke suspect at the least. Cause watch, look right here, just in this clip that Hype Plus put up. Watch.
He would circle back to his claims that Lawrence looks at.
It looked like Will Smith is like gently, gingerly holding him up.
At a stroke, despite his constant denial of it. I wasn't talking shit. I was effing concerned.
Wow.
The man said he did not have a stroke, and that should have been the end of it. Instead, they made him do 32 interviews, and in every interview, he's shown every symptom of a stroke. Williams would then act out how stroke patients can appear to walk. As the special continued, he would then take aim at Usher, Diddy, and more. I'm not allowed to say shit, even if I see it. Now, a part of the end of the special, Williams would seemingly do a callback to one of his most noteworthy jokes, which was his early friendship with NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal, and discuss how hard it was to be his friend because he's so short compared to Shaq's size. He would gesture how uncomfortable it was to hug his friend because of how close he got to O'Neal's waist. Now, in his last report, Williams would go on a joke about finding out that he was actually larger than Shaq when it came to the bedroom because he was told by some women. Williams' newest special definitely feeds what his fans have enjoyed recently about him, taking aim at other celebs, and compared to his previous specials on Netflix, this definitely was a stronger performance. So if you watch this special, let's talk about it more in the comments below.
Yeah, man, I feel like I haven't seen it yet, so I'm about to go check that out. Y'all drop in the comments what y'all thought about it and this clip. Shout out to Hype Plus for the clip. This Hip Hop Heist TV, man, we just reacting, talking about the topics that we talking about, that the people were talking about. Excuse me. But yeah, with that being said, man, be happy, be healthy, do what you got to do to survive, like Pac said, but also, man, be of service, help somebody out today. I feel like that's why we really here on this earth, is to help, assist, man. We all won, so let's get it. Yeah, hit that merch too. We got merch under the video, also on the website. Cop a sticker, man, $5.55. It really helps us out to bring you this content, so we ain't gotta worry about nothing else but this content. So let's get it. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.